Okay, so I'm just gonna go over really quick why I pulled out as early as I did. So if we go over to my actual trade platform, let's go to the, if I go to the 1 minute, this is going to be way too much movement. We aren't going to be able to see anything else. Let's go to the 5 minute, okay? So this was I believe 6:30 my time. So I woke up to this huge movement. Now this is why my humanity got the better of me and I pulled out of my position immediately. And the Bitcoin and Ethereum charts are going to look similar. So these trades that we're going over, Bitcoin bought down here, we had about 15% in the green when I woke up here. My humanity said, you know what, call it, take your profits. It could come, right back down. So I did call it on Ethereum and Bitcoin both at the first big spike 1 hour. Again, these are the trades we're going over. So right now, we're about 13% in the green on both of these trades, and pretty much as soon as, let's go to the 5 minute, let's go back over here. Pretty much as soon as I woke up, saw this, and then saw the climb start to resist the high. As soon as this turned red, I pretty much called it on the high of that wick, or at least as high as I could get it. Called both the trades. I sold back out of the 5 minute a lot. Sold both these up in here, and if I had been not getting too excited and not letting the scared humanity part get the better, let's see what would have happened in hindsight. Wake up, this is the 1 hour chart, and we shoot up here. This is a huge 1 hour candle. Now, hindsight, if you would have held, just stuck out with this candle, recognize the support levels it's catching at over here, and you would have said, okay, it's not done going up, it's building support, it's going up. And now in hindsight, I'm like, okay, this could get up to very close to 2,000 a share, which is big movement. It's probably going to stop at 18. I think it's probably going to stop around 1800s, but it very well could just skyrocket. Now this is where everyone's system comes into play. It's completely up to you when you buy, when you sell. You don't have to buy where I bought. Let's see, 1 hour Bitcoin chart. You don't have to buy where I bought at the lowest part. This trend could have very easily have kept going down. You could have bought over here when maybe you feel a little bit safer. You could have rode out the first red candle because I gave up on the first red candle. You could have waited for some support and sold at a higher price. Now I didn't. And never be upset with yourself for taking profit, ever. Don't ever think, oh man, if I would have put more money, if I would have held on a little bit longer. What matters is you were able to buy when things were red and prices were low, and you were able to sell in a big jump. That's all that matters. Don't focus on, oh man, I'm missing out on this right now. You took some good profit, you got out, now we're out of the market. It's Monday, and technically don't have to work today, unless the environment in the market changes and we stabilize down at a lower price. I'm probably going to be out of the market for a day or two. Hopefully just a day. I don't like to be out of the market more than like 2-3 days, but We did successfully get in on lows, sell on highs, and there's just no way to be upset at that. And it is completely up to your judgment. You know, when you get a first big jump like this in the hour chart, remember, this is the hour chart. So when I wake up and I've bought down here, and I wake up and, you know, we're up here, and then I see this thing, I just can't help but want to close on the profit that I have. So I guess just don't ever get upset with yourself because you took profit. Now all we're going to do is wait for things to stop shooting up, things to stop shooting down. Let's go back to the previous high, because when I woke up, we had absolutely obliterated the previous high, and it looks like actually the high is over here, much higher than I last thought. I thought the high, I missed that. So 1477 was the last big peak, and I'm going to say support is starting 1260. So 1260, 1260 to 1280, we have really good low support, and then you have, you know, good support up in these highs. But if we go back and look at the last high, you know, big plunge, red candle. Not sure if it's deciding, you know, if that was the high or not. And, you know, it's going to come back down. It's going to shoot down. We're going to see a high and we're going to see a low. We're going to see a good low, 1205. In 2.5 days, that if you're shorting up here, if you decided to short up here, you'd be making a lot of money if you sold in here. If you long, buy in here, sell up here, a lot of money. But basically what I'm waiting for now is the markets to calm down. So we have this big jump up, pretty much almost exactly what you would see if you woke up on this day, and what we saw today. You know, big jumps, huge candle, some sideways trading. It comes back down, touches some support levels, makes some new lows, and then I'm going to say the market is calming down. I know there's plunges under, but pretty calm and supported down in these levels.